Hey everybody, it's Kurt with the Kurt Locker, and today I'm trying out my Kabuki bar sauce on my, gosh, I don't even remember how old this is, probably 4-year-old Duffalo bar. Now this Duffalo bar is a bare steel bar. Way back when I purchased it, I was really sick of waiting, and I'd asked if I could just kind of get my bar earlier if I just gotten it in bare steel. I don't mind bare steel, I don't mind the maintenance. And so I was able to get my bar sooner, but it's in bare steel, so it has no protective coating. But that seems to be exactly what this bar sauce is saying that it's so good for. But basically it contains like some hydrocarbons, some hydrocarbon oil, but I'm very excited to see what it can do. So this bar is in pretty good condition. It does have some rub marks from when I moved from Texas to Ohio, and it's basically rubbed the knurling away right there, but it's on the top of the bar, doesn't affect functionality. And I am just going to kind of clean this thing up. I'll give you guys kind of a pan overlay of what it looks like before. I'm going to be using my Barbell rescue brush, which is a really handy brush to use. One of the things it says to do is to get it like basically completely dry, as free of oil as possible. And then I'm gonna coat the living heck out of this thing with this bar sauce and let it rest and see how it looks at the end of the process. All right, so based off the instructions, I should be good to go. So basically, don't use any water, don't soak or saturate, but using a stiff bristle brush, clean your barbell and get surface contamination off. Like there's some surface contamination that's like just kind of a part of it. I wouldn't call it rust as much as I would call it kind of that patina. I don't have anything that's really gonna be able to get that out short of taking like, like a wire wheel or a grinder to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this. So it says to apply it liberally to the cleaned and dry metal surfaces. I did take the rag. I was careful on the knurling so I didn't get any like lint into the knurl. But I kind of got everything out to the best of my ability. And so now I'm going to apply the bar sauce. Now after you apply it, you do got to wait like 20 minutes. For the final wipe down, so you're trying to get it so that there's not excess, and then a full hour before you train. Now today's a rest day for me, it's an off day, so just conditioning, so no barbell work today, so that's perfect. Be able to run this bar in my training tomorrow. Again, I'm just trying to make sure that I really get this into the knurl specifically. So like a lot of these knurl points, making sure that it's got a really good application. So apply liberally with clean and dry metal surface, remove excess drips with a soft bristle brush, which I have here. Just kind of come and use that to like rub it in, I guess. I will say the bar has like a yellowish tint to it now, and I'm sure that's the hydrocarbons or whatever fancy schmanciness is in this. But I'm excited to see how it comes out when it's all done. All right, so from here it's a 15 to 20 minute wait, so I'm gonna go inside, give it 20 minutes, come down and do the final wipe off. So it's been about 20 minutes, so I'm gonna come in here now and basically I'm just gonna wipe off any excess. I am gonna be using these shop towels. So when I get to the knurling, I'll be just kind of grabbing and then kind of massaging, if you will, into the knurling using this. I'm actually gonna start with that and just kind of grabbing. And all I'm trying to do is just remove any of the excess that might actually be on there. Now something to keep in mind, I actually don't necessarily know what I'm doing here. I'm just following the instructions and trying to figure out to the best of my ability what this is really really doing. But what I can say is it appears to have kind of applied, if you will, like an oil type coating. It doesn't look super thick. It more the color of it is what you see. There is some that's coming off on my paper towel here, on my shop towel. But even if this doesn't look any different, my feeling here is that it's really just going to kind of protect it and make the bar maintenance with a bare steel bar all that much easier. It is definitely thicker, I'll say that much. So like as you get to like taking it off here at the very end, it is definitely thicker than what it was when it was in the can. Now, that might be a little bit because of the temperature. It's about 40 degrees in the gym right now, but I get the feeling it has more to do with the chemical makeup than anything else. What I got off the bar, so like this is like the excess, just so far. I'm actually gonna go to a clean side of this rag to finish it up here. All right, so now I'm gonna wait about an hour. I'm gonna let it sit just in this for 1 hour. It says wait at least 1 hour before use and like a full 24 hours for curing. Like I said, I'm not gonna be using this barbell until tomorrow anyways. So I'm gonna leave it in the rack for an hour and then I'll go put it in the wall. All right, so the whole point of the bar sauce is to protect, clean, and restore. So it says it also does some repair, and what I'll say is that the bar does look good. It looks like it has like a nice fresh coat of oil. It's one of those kind of looks where I hope that the camera really captures how it looks. The knurl has like a nice brand new kind of look to it. Now it's not gonna like repair. Like if you have a pitted bar or something like that, something that's mechanically been damaged through oxidation, it's not gonna do that. But what I'm hoping is that this does a good job of just kind of like maintaining where this bar is at. It does look better in some of the more problem areas, like the little bit of oxidation here. It does look a little bit better. It's not completely gone or anything. And like I said, I've kind of worked at that before with a steel brush before, but it just got to the point where the scratches from that steel brush were becoming what the bar looked like. So bar sauce is like 35 bucks. Code KL5 will save you some at checkout based on how much is left in there. And again, I don't know if I did too much or too little. I'd like to think I did the right amount. I think that you can do 2 to 3 bars per can. So that's like 15 bucks a can. So like if this stuff works really well, and again, it works on bare steel, black oxide, that's the kind of bar it's aiming for. And again, those kind of bars, especially if you live in a highly like humid area or somewhere near seawater, something like this might be right up your alley, especially if you like that bare steel feel. But that's been it for this video. Appreciate you guys watching, and remember, when it comes to your bars and your bar maintenance, apparently you should always keep it better, awesome, and badass. I'll see you next time.